Yeah, absolutely, and we saw those Vibet odds swap completely. EG were favourites coming into this series. Now they're not by a big margin, and I don't think that's the last time we're going to see Vi do that, right? A lot of these teams invited to the second stage, I think, are going to have trouble taking down some of these upcoming plucky youngsters, and this is a great example. EG backs up against the wall, gotta win this map. It's not your pick, otherwise you're down to the lower bracket, and already a strong start for Sapphire, keeping it up from the previous. Oh, Obo, you wanted more, Harry. There it is. Oh, a third.
That's
Bomb
more
dropped
like
as well.
it.
And, well, the 4-man A setup, all they needed was one.
Go on, Obo. Get them all, man. Get them all out of the server. Do we believe in the Obo ace?
Probably not. He's still A.
Yeah, it'd be difficult.
Oh, ye of little faiths.
He'll find a way.
Because there's two of you.
Wall bang over.
Oh.
One down.
Now they just need to deal with the next guy. Next one's the easiest. Come on.
Bomb is still A.
Come on. And you guys were doubting Obo.
I will continue to doubt Obo until they've got this round confirmed. And he's leaving. He's rotating. Bomb's going to be planted. The fake has worked. They've pulled him. Bigu's done enough damage, and with the P250 there, that's the quote-unquote big gun, so to speak. Bomb's going down. Now they're going to have a pincer, and Bigu's actually just going to give it up and rotate back around to play the post. This is a phenomenal situation for paiN, once again recovering and outbraining EG in the heat of the moment. There's going to be the spot. Knows that the player's forward. Obo just wants to hunt this. Here's your chance for the Obo ace. He's looking for it. Taps his opponent, or his teammate, rather, in the back of the head. He gets one more. He's looking for 6. He wants more than an ace, but he won't get it. 5 kills. One of them is his teammate, and Bigu takes the round.
Oh,
Kinda got the ace.
Yeah, it could have been the Rez clip, bro. Was it Rez on short side? Vertigo
gets
killed
the
6.
6K.
Yeah, it could have been, but coulda, shoulda, woulda, didn't. Obo, really nice round, but yeah, that fake falling for a hook, line, and sinker. I wonder what the call was, right? For so long, despite Bigu just spotting B, throwing a smoke, firing some shots, he got a kill. Obo didn't rotate, and then as it goes quiet, he rotates. Like EG, yeah, outbraining themselves there. Hate to see that after such a great round. And he is at least left with a rifle now in this one to force for EG. paiN in control, though.
I like the stack. I like the stack a lot. 2 players going to be coming into it. This could be very dangerous. They're both the Deagles. Both the Blazes as well. So they're synchronized in their skins. Surely synchronized in their team play as well. That's what it means, right? And there we go. Firing squad execution. Nekiz walks right into the range. Now they're going to be able to get a rifle. Won't quite make it away, but I think it's close enough around the corner that can be recovered. And Cirque might even want to fight back into this. Still, the numbers are evened up, but that's an exchange that I think EG are happy to take. So I know players will coordinate their skins so that they've got like a full color set for one side, right? Have we seen a team fully coordinate the colors of their skins?
No.
No. Well, maybe. I've seen oh, I can't even remember, man. I don't care about skins enough. Also, I've knocked the light over, so someone else do the talking.
Oh no. They're in the dark, so to speak, and it might be EG in the dark again, as well as the bomb's gone down. The smoke is up. They don't have vision on the site. They're losing the numbers, trying to force their way through, but continuing to lose fights. The health is abysmal for paiN once again, but we've seen them win rounds like this time and again over on Nuke. They're going to try and do the same here on Vertigo. Oh, Cirque down. That eliminates any thought I had that they might be able to win this round. Obo will get a parting gift at the very least, but he doesn't have the health. He doesn't have the ability to go for this, and he wants to keep his rifle alive into the next. So that's going to be paiN limping through. They're the hospital ward. They're the ambulance, if you will, but they are going to be able to roll on into the next round. Sirens blaring and move up 2-0.
Yeah, that's such a shame on the 2v4, right? You could believe in the retake for a second, but not going to happen. And paiN, I'm getting very scared for EG right now. Up 2-0. on their map pick, not just in this series, but that may be the reality we live in.
Look, all I'm saying is, if I was doing that $2 bet challenge thing, I would feel very good about my 2-0 prediction right now.
Scary, scary times. And yeah, I undid another button on my shirt as well.
Oh, yeah.
So keep your eyes on the screen, Harry. paiN picked up the first.
That's why Harry turned the lights off, mate. Setting the mood.
So lit some candles instead.
Ooh, is that lavender? Jasmine, actually.
Yeah, lavender helps you sleep. You know, you'd go for something that's more, what's the word? What's the word for when something, you know, makes it a little sexier?
Stimulating?
Aphrodisiac. That's it.
Oysters. I don't think they make oyster candles.
Oyster candles.
I don't know, that's...
Oh, oysters and aphrodisiac?
Oysters are an aphrodisiac. Why do you think I've been feeding them to you every day, Hugo? One of these days, you're going to crack from all the oysters.
Except that when any oysters down at Tesco's Express, so you've just been eating, like, really small prawns. That'll work.
Harry's just been fishing at the river with a net.
Yeah. Well, they do call me the Trout King for a reason, right?
Shut up and get your whelks down, you lad. They're an aphrodisiac.
5 at 8. Right now, EG.
Sounds horrible. Please no.
I'm dying.
Harry, I'm watching you topple that lamp, mate. I'm watching.
What are you on about?
You hit it twice.
But like knowingly.
Okay, as long as you know about it. Then.
This is the first time this one's fallen over.
Right.
This is the sturdiest of lights,
Yeah,
Hugo.
and even that fell. So what does that say? Quick mid to B smoke. Stan just trying to patch the hole. He's so blind, but they don't check him, and he's going to get a mow down. Helped out by Mihu at the back of B, and Stan now pulling nades. There's a late mid player that complicates the issue. Mihu is making this round a reality, and even though Hearts Out deals with that quick flank from Breezy, he's all that remains. Dropping back for the bomb, he does forget it. But will he really be making the full rotate, or will it just be stalling this B play to a point where at least EG rotate a man out? Circa's gone back with the AWP, and Harzal giving it another go.
That smoke does isolate a one-on-one towards the site. It's just Oboe here. Another smoke goes around. A wealth of utility here. And I'm going to push Oboe. Oh, but he's going to be good for it. Thought he might even burn after getting the kill. Would have been worth it. Definitely worth the price of admission now. Those odds pretty close. Don't know if I have as much faith as the audience does in EG here, but they're at the very least on the board. They're showing signs of life. They've arrived on the server, and that is very good to see.
Yeah, better late than never.
There are some other aphrodisiac foods, by the way, just to keep you guys up to date with. So yeah,
what's on your shopping list, Harry?
Artichokes, asparagus, figs,
asparagus,
chili peppers, strawberries, and watermelon. So you could have like the world's weirdest fruit salad, and it would you'd just be dripping. It would be disgusting. The level of horniness that you would be at from eating that fruit salad. Mike, should we make you one of these up? Little aphrodisiac salad?
Oh, I'm always good for some healthy greens. I will say, some of those make sense to me. I don't know about asparagus. It makes certain things smell some kind of way. I don't know if you want to be getting horned up after that.
That's a very vague description.
You want me to get more specific?
You're piss green.
Okay.
Asparagus pea, man. Does it make something
What kind of like
just like Mr. Spock?
Do you guys like frequently mix urine with intimacy? Like,
well, no, I'm saying if
I wouldn't be. Yeah, well,
if that's what you're doing,
not liking this, really.
No. Can we cut this entire segment?
Not like, you know, listen.
Someone put Biden back on, please.
Yeah.
Oboe hit some bangers in this round if you did catch them, if you weren't too busy ordering oysters. But that will be all that's interesting. It's EG finding their second, however. Back-to-back rounds, big A hold. All right. Check these shots. Pop, pop from Obo. And now the full eco.
Okay, Zerk. All right. That's pretty cool. He's got himself, you know, trying to hit the floor wall bang. Now,
If he
floor
lands
bang.
that
Floor
in
bang.
this map, I'm pretty sure you just have to give EG the win.
I do
That's
think
all.
them's are the rules, actually, as much as that sucks.
That may
But
be the only way.
them's the rules, guys. You know,
Ooh,
that was an ace.
All right. Reasonable.
So is that actually the rule? It's like the golden snitch of Counter Strike. You know, like if you hit the wall bang through the floor bang, whatever you want to call it, you know, you just win.
I think it just
Hugo,
it
you signing
instantly
off on
kills
that?
all 5. It's the self-destruct button. It just wins you that round immediately.
Well, nothing better than winning. And one team will be winning after this round. It's even Stevens right now. We've got a bit more of a default, some A control, and Obo's going to meet them right there through the smoke. Oh my goodness, PKL. Give him a chance. They boost over. But EG aren't really throwing any bodies at the problem yet. Stan giving it a little look with the smoke. And actually, he'll see them as they leave. That flash might deter him, but Breezy going to double peek, and that's a lot of info for EG. Riders paying Group B. EG start to shuffle Mihu over. He just aced the previous round. He's looking to lock down B again, and he's got the support of Cirque on the AWP. This is a really nice round for EG right now, considering they're 4v5, and paiN don't know that they're walking into very prepared opponents and a flank on Breezy. He's right behind them.
Oh my God, Breezy! You wanted that to be his moment. You wanted that to be the Breezy clip, but instead, dead after one, and that's given them a route, a cause to go back towards this A site. Now, EG will be ahead of them in terms of the rotations. They're going to hear these footsteps as well.
But look at the player backing towards spawn. Oh, there's a flank on a flank. I think they may have heard Mihu.
No.
They're thinking about it. They're ready for it. They're going to get the trade. It was the healthy player who goes out, but this has still put us in a 2-on-2. 20 seconds on the clock, though, but if they reroute to B, they've got a path to a plant. And there's nothing that can be done about this because Safi has control in mid. They're going for the flank. Stan's going to rotate. Oh, did Cirque just see that calf? Just a hint of an ankle?
No,
He did.
Don't think
Not
so.
at all. Not reacting to it. And now the player's going to be in mid. There's going to be the spot shot missed. A 1v2 now for Stan. We gave him some criticism after last map. He's got to win it here.
It's planted for them as well. This is a perfect round for paiN. They couldn't have made this go better. And now with a bomb for them, that's a nice nade for Stan, but it's not going to finish the job. Safi holding on. Stan trying to clear corners, and he gets a shot, but nothing else. What a round for paiN. I think that was the plan the entire time, right? When they kill Breezy on the flank, even though he gets one and does some damage, they realize, okay, if the flank is that fast, there's a stack on B. And they were right. They were walking into 3 CTs. They run the rotate. EG panic, but rightly so. They're hearing these rotations. They move everyone A. But the entire time, there was a mid lurk. There was a guy back in T-spawn finding that timing out mid. Another flank from Mihu denied. And right back they go into the MTB bomb site. Oh my God, paiN. I'm loving what we're getting out of them. It's not just great individuals, it's great ideas. And EG, I mean, they have 2 flanks in the round. Both of them get a kill each. It's not really what you want.
Who needs aphrodisiacs with plays like that, Hugo?
Yeah, it's getting wet and wild right now. paiN hard as a rock and not letting EG get through them. 4-3, and another buy round that EG really have to make something happen with.
Yeah, they're hoping that, you know, they can start streaking some rounds together. If not, they're going to have their money broken, and so suddenly paiN are in a really good spot here. Cirque donning his AWP and taking a peek down through ramp. He learns about Safi's AWP in position and decides he would rather not fight it for now. Stan is locked in a little engagement down here towards B main, and if he falls, this B site is pretty tantalizing. Molly clearing the close angle, and on the swing, Hardzao with the entry. That's a real ugly fight for Stan to lose in that fashion. You know, only a Mac-10 on the other side, weakest gun in the round. And now EG having to try and fill holes. They're a man down. Oh my God.
He's gonna hit it if he keeps doing it.
Keep doing it. Just keep going. Because one of these days, he's gonna land that shot. And then everyone will say, man, you remember when Sir got that impossible wall back? So,
thanks, Harry.
You know, we're all looking forward to it.
I remember where I was when Cirque went around to the floor. Tell our grandchildren
that was like Salad Fingers. Wow, that's who that reminded me of. Hugo, you a big Salad Fingers fan?
Rusty Spoons.
Rusty Spoon.
You guys are cute.
Oh.
There's the entry.
He's got it.
Not much time. That plant needs to happen. And, well, forget I said anything. Double kill in an instant. And they're hunting the orb. Cirque does get Nekis going the wrong way. He's got another. The bomb's going A after all. Is there even time? Oh, no.
No.
Oh, it's going to be so close.
They have it.
The bomb was B. I just assumed it was going to plant. It went back. What's going on, guys? That didn't, honestly, that didn't look like there was time. But sometimes I find with the custom HUDs that they, you know, you got to be careful with calling it, as I found out the hard way.
It's that extra half a second that always throws you for a loop. 3.5 seconds, folks.
That's my excuse as well.
You know, I'm sure you often get told that a half of something would make all the difference.
Hugo's plenty big as it is. It's fine. You don't have to worry about him. Okay.
It's the oysters.
Now, according to ActiveMan.com, which
I'm ready.
You know,
ready for this, Gem.
Yeah. A sleeper aphrodisiac is wine.
Yeah, red wine. Yeah, everyone knows that. Yeah.
Isn't that just being drunk?
Have you ever had a drink, Harry, before? Have you ever had a drink?
Once or twice.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and that's just this evening.
Why did when Robin leave, this whole broadcast get twice as more sexual? Like, guys,
because Robin's just an embodiment of the cock block in a human being, really, if you think about it. Like, you know, I can't have these kind of conversations with Robin here. He just soaks up all the horn in a room, and that's just how he is. Whereas with you fine gents, you know, I think anything's on the table. Darth Mike's like a really strong pick for that. I reckon you've got some opinions.
What makes me Darth Mike looks like, you know, like I say, he's just sort of got out of Hogwarts or whatever. I don't feel he's got the clean cut look to him.
Is this about to be another eco? Do we just have like this horrible...
You've done it again, mate.
It might happen.
And then she gets home, he says, well, here's the thing. And then just the USPs start popping off. The orb's in Cirque's hands, and it's just one man, Big Zera.
Oh, I like this, though.
He's going aggressive. He's looking for the kills. He's had his pumpkin seeds today. And now he's on the creep up in towards CT. But Cirque, deleted by Big Zera. And now it's down to the 1v1. Both Obo and Big Zera are low. One shot is all that is required on either side. So whose aim is true? Whose read is great? Set up over here in the elevator. Big Zera is just playing around the bomb. He knows he doesn't have the HP to sustain a fight. Obo has to go hunting. Doesn't have a kit either, so he needs this kill. Starting to explore, starting to look in towards elevator, but Big Zera keeps things in check for paiN. And the little eco doesn't quite get snuck in past them this time around.
Scary stuff, though. Nice round from Cirque. I feel like, you know, we got a lot in this game out of Cirque and Mihu. Everyone else a little quieter, right? And Breezy's a guy who we expect a lot from. But all I can really recall is that flank that was sadly underwhelming and left them losing the round. So he's not the only guy we've seen like whiff that. I remember Hunter coming up behind everyone on the B stairs and having like a 3K spray down, but he only gets one, he gets traded. You know, it happens. It's hard to hit your shots right in that kind of position. Especially, I feel like, it's harder to hit a player who doesn't know that you're there, right? Who's not looking at you, because they're not moving to like counter strafe and dodge you, which is more predictable. They're just moving, and you've got to predict what they're doing without any idea that you're there. I put that very badly, Harry.
Yeah,
but the sentiment.
I don't know. I feel like you've told me a whole story, a whole shebang. Just
and who knew?
Hugo, just say what you want to say. You don't have to hide it behind the veil of, education. You can just have these opinions.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm saying either.
Mike, take it away.
I was just going to say it's muscle memory, right? When you're just hitting a moving target, it's muscle memory in. When you've got 3 and you're lining up your shot, suddenly you're thinking about it and the active brain takes over and the active brain leads you astray. That's what happens sometimes. I mean, there was that clip not too long ago that just about sent Tarek into retirement from the CG team.
Oh.
Safi gonna open this round up again. And this is where paiN can take this half from being a good half to being a great half. They win this round, they break the economy for EG, and suddenly things look phenomenal. Obo has an ult now, and that might be the difference. Breeze is hitting his shots. There we go. That's a man we've needed desperately to be in the server for EG to have success, and suddenly he's on the scene.
Yeah, all it took was Cirque to die for Obo to arm himself, and now paiN's alone at B, but he's, I was going to say got it unlocked. That's a bit of a whiff burst. The molly goes flying. They would love that to land, and instead the nade could do some serious damage. It's put Hardzao on 5. He's still going to get the plant and more util to keep EG out of the bomb site, but this is all temperamental. A retake will be happening, whether you like it or not. Hardzao tucked, asking for his teammate to peek on his contact. They're still scared of a flank that's not coming in. And now EG start to sneak through. They could just shoot Hardzao in the back if they clear from the right side. There they go. Easy peasy onto Nekis, and he can't hit anything. EG retake the round, and they keep things alive for now.
Am I the only one who thought Stan was about to shoot his teammate in the back of the head there?
Yeah, it got scary, but I think even if he did, probably would have been fine. Hardzao was 5 health. Kill him through your teammate. I think that's worth it at that point. Bomb plant's a temptation here for paiN. Oh, and they get an AK at least, even if they eco around it. We've got a hope to win this round. And so a couple of guns, but by and large just saving. What could Big Azera do to make things interesting? 140 ADR right now. I like this boost. Very dangerous. But, hey, danger is Stan's middle name. Just kidding, it's Is.
His last name Law?
Yeah.
You know, if he retires from competing at any point and pursues a legal degree, he can name his firm Stan at Law.
Wow, yeah. Things to fall back on, at least. That's a dirty entry, Stan. Oh, retirement on the horizon. Maybe after that one, but no, not really. He's just going to get traded, and now it's up to the orb. This eco is working wonders, but Zerg could put it to bed. A molly on the plant. They're still going to get it down in time. It will do some damage after the fact. The Hardzao trying to back out. Safi providing more cover. Here's Obo to help out. 2v3 on the retake, and still a man at the back of quad. They don't know about it. Oh, that feels like an early peak.
Oh, don't go getting ahead of yourselves, paiN. Oh, they're getting hunted up close. Obo wrapping round. Safi's able to keep everything in check.
Wow.
And so paiN get that round over the line. That really is a heartbreaker for EG. Yeah, not much brought to the table from the paiN squad heading into it. Now they make out like bandits, don't they? They bring an AWP into play here. And they've also got EG at the breaking point in terms of the money. This is where we can really see the first half, start to take shape for paiN. If they win this, it's an eco looming for EG. And suddenly you're well on your way to a great T half.
kind of wild when you look at the board for paiN as well. You got 2 players with 2 kills. It's kind of riding in the backpack here. Although I will say, the calls have been instrumental in so many of these rounds. So maybe it's not their guns that are quite leading the way, but whatever's going on in the mid-rounding and the reactions, we've seen multiple rounds snatched away from EG off of very clever late-round calls. So tough to be too critical of anyone's performance here. Stan going to rush forward. Catch Hard Zal setting up utility. That could be nice, but it does mean there's only 1 player here on towards A. If they just hit, they're going to be fine. Oboe goes above the smoke, and it works out. The hand cannon spots. He catches the nade, but he somehow survives, limping on 2 points of health. And that is enough of a threat to make paiN reconsider, to avoid the fast play, the fast take. And they're looking pretty stopped here, just with the pistols on the other side. Stan now with a found gun. He started the round with a CZ. He's ending it with 2 kills at the least. This is looking beautiful for EG.
bigzera is now left in another one of these impossible clutches. That said, you know, he's been good at being the savior. You're asking a hell of a lot, though. You know, I can't believe that this is the round that's fallen apart for paiN after what we've seen out of them. You know, great stuff for EG to even find success here, but I did not think that they would get away with finding this round, let alone finding it flawlessly. Kind of unreal. Nice to see Oboe still just, you know, patching himself into the mainframe.
He's the love child of Max Headroom, if anyone remembers him. From the 80s, no one does, of course. Just chiming in.
Yeah, Harry was
Google him,
big in the
Zoomers.
80s.
Big in the 80s, that's the...
Max
yeah.
Headroom.
I mean, that's when it was acceptable.
Basically,
least,
he was sort of the first ever virtual reality TV host, and he would always have glitches like that. That was what passed for comedy in the 80s.
The old dial-up internet.
Oh, so looking at this, was this what Rap God was based around? The,
Yes, absolutely. Well done. Well spotted.
Okay. I didn't know that. Interesting. All right, learning with Richard. I like it.
Throwaway nonsensical pop culture references that everyone's forgotten about. A new series with Richard Lewis. Yeah, brilliant.
Keeping them alive, whether they like it or not. Right now, fragging REG, but they should be. It's only a bit of a force together. Pistol on bigzera and dealt with by Sug. He is looking splendid. He was on Nuke as well. Very fast fingers. What's your fastest finger, Harry?
Like, what's the one that's in between the middle finger and the thumb? What do you call that?
Index.
Index.
Yeah.
Index is my fastest.
Yeah.
I can get I get a mean pace going with that boy.
Headshots only, of course.
Yeah. Just like tapping away. I don't know, Hugo. I'm trying to respond. You asked me which finger is the fastest, okay? Yeah. You please acting like you don't know, my guy. Look at this, breezy with the ramp peak.
Is the tension in that apartment just getting unbearable at this point? Because I feel like we're going to go back to cams at some point. It's not going to be appropriate for stream.
My fastest finger is the one that's above the Twitter block button, so.
Like that.
There you go.
It's a good save. We needed it. This has to be a great save. Oh, no. Hopping and jumping and skipping and dying. Oboe won't let anyone up his ramp 3 in the round. And okay, we've got a good half here out of EG. 7-7. They might be able to win it after all, but they won the half on Nuke, and look what happened there.
Hugo, could you give me a whole round of CS casted, but very sarcastically? Would that be something you could do? Because I think sarcasm is like your hidden, you know, talent. Anyone can do it, and so can you, Hugo.
I don't really know.
Give me your best attempt. Go on. Let's take it away. Darth, you can get involved as well.
I want to let this rest on its own.
I don't know how I'm going to do this, but a massive frag, breezy. Oh, that's something. All right. I don't. How do you do a sarcastic cast, Harry? I don't know what you want from me.
Wow, that was so impressive.
Oh, just talking,
what a great
like
kill.
That.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I really like Richard doing it.
Amazing rotate. I mean, look at what a timing.
I mean, wow. Just look at this from bigzera. You know, go in and go check a whack. Just impressive all across the board, really.
2 ops, man. I mean, that's incredible. How did they afford that?
Oboe's mastered fire, has he? See? Well, there's loads you can do with that.
I guess we may as well go B site, said paiN. And there's a couple B site paiN. Okay, so there's a kill. And wow, what a amazing smoke.
Wow!
PKL, he's got to get his stopwatch up. He's going to be waiting all day for Safi, who's, I don't know what, he's going through his own smoke. So, oh my God, Safi. The A site is clear. And the bomb, I don't know where the bomb is coming back. Obo. All right, 1v2 on the site. And he has no idea what's going on. He's being wrapped.
EG are playing up to it as well, Hugo. They know what's happening.
Yeah, but can you believe it?
Brilliant mid-round read from EG.
Oh, splendid.
All right, I bet he thinks he's hot shit now. Obo. Oh, yeah, nice one, guy. Nice one.
This
PKL.
Like
Bomb. Yeah. Well, look at it. Bomb down. PKL.
Oh, we know he's always good in these ones.
And wasn't that just a sick 1v2 attempt from PKL there?
A really interesting half of Counter-Strike. Super exciting. And if you do want to watch more, you can. But
this
first,
is so broken. This is so scuffed.
Soon. Come back.
What's
later.
happened to you, Hugo? This isn't sarcastic. We'll be back after a break.
Well, don't adjust your sets. It is a crazy roster move. It turns out all of Evil Geniuses are in pain as we go into this second half, fighting to win this series and take us to a third map.
Yes, indeed. And a 1-1 by EG, but that was the case back on Nuke, and it didn't do them any favors. So let's find out where this one takes us. We've got Stan holding mid with some util late. These CTs are still interested. They've even crossed ladder, and they're going to leave Bigazera here as they walk on out. Util being thrown, Cirques walking back with the bomb from A. So it looks like it will be... Oh no, they do group back up on the A side. Stan's still holding his util mid. I'm interested to see what they're doing here. All the util is B and mid, so they're faking, or they're going back to a late B. Yeah, okay, group 3 on A, show some face on ramp, and now back they go to the bomb site in question. 2 CTs in that site. And Bigazera late in mid. If Stan wants to commit here and not group back up at bottom B, he should be dead. But they're really taking their time here. Stan's got a clear ladder now to throw his util, and he has no idea what's around the corner. Now 4 mid.
Oh my word!
Do they know what they're doing? They hopefully do, and they're going to clear the corner.
Oh no! Bigazera in with a little double, and now mid. Ooh, Safi. Getting out of danger, but look at this B site. Oh yeah, hard out, baits his teammate to death, and then doesn't even get the trade. Oh, Breezy, leave him alone. Leave Breezy alone! And it's 9 on the board for EG.
Was that a sarcastic cast, Aaron?
Oh, dude, that's a good
you can't
little
stop now.
Man, that was all over the place. A, B, mid, B, like...
Is this sarcastic? I can't tell anymore.
No, they were running. They were just going everywhere. I didn't know where that pistol was going.
Man, help me out. Is he being sarcastic? I can't get a read on this guy.
You're funny, man. You're funny, man.
Man, you funny. Oh, you funny.
We got a force from paiN. They are not happy about how that pistol went. I can barely blame them. Even with that double opener in mid, it's all Breezy, baby. Obo's having a great game, Harry. You wanted some value out of that guy. He's 20-7 right now. Stan eats the scout shot. Obo helps out, and he's doubled up on this A site. With Breezy holding the flank, nothing can go wrong.
He says, cursing them. There's a lot at the front, though. All right, they have the flank held. They have the control there. Nekiz is just going to catch a kill through smoke, because of course he is at this point. Tower of Dominoes has to come tumbling down, but Obo gets some damage back the other way. That bomb's been dropped. It's recovered. Okay. No harm, no foul. It will be planted. That looked dangerous for a moment, but Mihu is so very low that this is far from a sure thing. Both MP9s going to be coming through, but this MP9 spam, not going to be good for Mihu's health. He's been spotted. He's been seen. Bigu, naded to oblivion. And at this point, well, decision's kind of made. Hardzao's swapping MP9s. Thought maybe there was a rifle down, but that's not going to be the case. And it will be a 10th round for EG, and this is a much better start to the second half. We were starting to get echoes of what had happened on Nuke, but starting strong here in half number 2 should go a long way to putting some of those doubts out of their minds.
Yeah, great round out of Obo again. He just keeps it up. 3 kills off the Mac. And EG making things happen, whether paiN like it or not. I didn't think this would be the recovery arc, right? The redemption after getting just caught sleeping on Nuke on that CT side. Had a great CT half here, and T side was great in the previous map, so following that logic, they should be feeling fine. We've got nades out for paiN. They can dump them together on the ramp. That's where EG are at least going. Ekis does die to Breezy holding the flank, and there's another one in that where Hardzao's does get a trade, so they know where EG are going right now, but walking up short. Silent. There's the spot. Another HE lands well, but you're going to have to capitalize on that early damage. PKL does. Mihu knows there's another player up close. He's so low, he doesn't want to die and give the AK an immediate headshot was a necessity to keep this round out of harm's way. And so now it's just Hardzao's in a 1v3. Ooh.
And it'll just be a save, I imagine, for Hardzao's. EG, Zed's getting onto the second half, winning the pistol, getting the conversions. Now in a really good spot. This next rifle round matters a hell of a lot for paiN Gaming. If they don't win it, you know, suddenly this whole map's going sideways, mate. And an EG are running towards that finish line.
The thing that's going to be different here, though, is Safi's presumably going to have the AWP. They can drop that over comfortably, could even think about the double op if they wanted to run it. They've done that a few times, and we've seen what Safi could do with that big green in hand. I think that could be a difference maker in this round. I'm ready to see it. There's one op out, just the one. Okay. Unusual to run double op for most teams on Vertigo. Would be surprised to see it. But the single op, that's what I'm keying in on as the difference maker here. I want to see where he takes it.
Yeah, you need a lot of util as well, right? We see those retakes often be very, very, you know, util required. And even having mollies and nades to stop the plant is always a nice little bonus as well. Safi getting his nades in on short, smoked off with the AWP. PKL, he's throwing a flashbang down on the ramp, so someone might play off the back of this. There it goes. But no one's making any kind of moves. Just trying to keep EG honest. Meanwhile, Breezy, another opening kill. He's been full of them. He's got a B pick early for us. It's kept paiN here. They're even, in fact, moving the AWP back over to that B bomb site. Don't know where to go, don't know where to lean. Obo selling the fake. They've made a good call, but it's still pretty tough with only one guy in the site. Safi still looking at middle with the AWP. Nekes now calling for help. They are surrounding him in B. Molly pushes him back, and he needed the lineup there. Not going to get it. Instead, it's Breezy running on the rail and dropping the AWP out of mid. It has to be a save here. There's nothing you can do about it, and there's still good map control for EG to cut out these saving players.
Yeah. Wow, what a good round. EG, man, no, it is nice. It actually is. You know, great stuff to get the opener. I love Breezy there, man. Like the way that he plays that. He knows he's deep. He knows he can get cheeky, and so he runs up on the railing. You know, Breezy, he's off the rails right now, I guess you could say.
See, when you're talking about railing and he's in
good.
deep, I thought you were taking that a different direction.
Where do you think I would be taking that? Like,
I gotta stop this.
hang on, no, I just want to, because I don't really understand what you're alluding to there. So,
I mean, I think you need to go. What was the website you had earlier?
What should terrify you all is that this cat, I've been the mature one,
Yeah.
who's like not dropped any of the innuendos. That's where we're all at right now. I just want to make everybody, you know, I was ripping people's jeans off like last map. And this is where we've got to.
It's a gateway.
Yeah,
Gateway cast. Here's another one of those buys I don't like.
Yeah, well, this one is audacious, isn't it? Everyone else is saving. Safi's not. Safi says, "Eco, what? Never heard of it." AWP, and it's on B, so it's not even going to get to play in right now. If it does end up being an A play and we don't have any kills for paiN, you can just save that orb at least. But it's a shame to see the one orb in the wrong place this round. He's already rotating out because they're getting smoked on the site. And here come EG. There's nice D opener, but Nekis goes through and walks into Cirque. Oh, lots of damage on the spam, but damage needs to be finished. And 2 players sitting in the red. Oh, it's not pretty, is it? Get out of there. Get that orb into the next round. And they're already coming for you, Safi. It's not going to be free.
Ooh, don't go feeding the orb. Breezy will take its head off and knocks it out of the round. So now that orb is gone. Darth Mike probably molding, if I had to guess, right? You know, you were always worried about the AWP getting taken out of there.
I'm not. I will say for EG, that was one of those rounds where everybody, or 3 players make it through, but they're all limping. And we saw paiN get away with a fair few of those rounds, especially last map. So it's nice for EG to take one themselves. Where, you know, if any of those engagements had gone on a player who is already low, it could have been an entirely different round. But the stars shone through for EG, and they are looking very good through these last few, starting to feel very dynamic indeed, and the pressure's on for paiN to show us that they can stand up on their CT side. We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's the EG that we wanted to see back on Nukro. We didn't really get it, so it's reassuring reality that we're in. Inferno's our 3rd map of the series, a map both teams are capable on. EG obviously not a lot of games played recently. Had a bit of downtime, had a bit of an adjustment period with this roster change. But historically have been great on Inferno. And even last year we're rivaling Furia in those head-to-heads. They had a 10-win streak that Furia eventually broke on Inferno. And that was the point where Furia started to take away as being best team in the region. But regardless of that, we know EG can play it. So that's coming up next if EG can close. 3 more rounds to do so. Breezy's walking a smoke. Oh, what?
This is just one of those games. Nothing's working out for Nekis. It's really been the struggle. As we've seen multiple of those situations where he just can't quite get the last bullet, but there's going to be a connection for PKL at the very least, and now a man advantage for paiN. Breezy limping as well. It's not going to be an ideal circumstance, but they're going to try and make their way out ramp, and that was not the spot. 2 players down. Bomb dropped, round over. Mihu's job now, maybe he's not going to win the round, but if he could kill a player or 2, go a long way to keeping the pressure on paiN. That would be very nice for them. He's going to try and creep forward and collect the C4, but he's lost track of it himself, and the smoke can't quite find it. It's a little bit deeper than he expected, and at this point, he's kind of stuck to just wait and see if someone will peek in and give him a fight.
He's lived so many rounds that he's got 9 armor, apparently. Like, when does that happen? Well, now he's got none, so he gets to rebuy that, but yeah, immediately headshot. When you get to around, I think what's number 41 armor, you can lose it in a round. So, you know, if you should never rebuy armor unless you're below 40, basically. Because then you lose your armor and you suddenly, you know, 20 health with nothing. But yeah, that's just a testament to how many rounds he survived, presuming that was right. Like, kind of crazy. EG finally get their streak broken. He doesn't get any damage in that round. 5 in a row put to rest, and now the guns start to flow here for paiN. Now the confidence is back. They know they've flipped this one on its head, and they can start to pull a comeback here and now. EG's job is to shut out that thought.
They're back at this ramp control, right, with a bit of late mid pressure from Breezy. I always like to see a man late pressuring mid. It's great, man. Like as the rotations are being called for, oftentimes those rotations to A, it's more about the speed of getting them there, right? Having enough bodies to do something against the initial utility. And so sometimes mid, especially if you're doing like Breezy is now, where you haven't thrown any util, you've been quiet, you haven't given any, you know, any kind of telegraphing across that this is going to be a mid take from you. So he's just waiting to come in late to cut off these rotations on the backstab. Now with the rest of the gang picking up pace into A, it gives him even more room to pounce. Breezy in with a double from mid, and he's there to really complete that round for EG. Safi's trying to save this AWP. Maybe that kill entices him back in, but a lot of time has already ticked off of this bomb. Safi with it all to do. One player in the site just facing him head on is Mihu, and he's there to see the round through to the very, very end. 14 on the board now for EG. And a great mid-lurk. Perfect out of Breezy. Chef's kiss to that one. Very well played. I love it. No util mid takes. The future of Vertigo, mark my words. Right, the mid utility, that's what gives up those little lurk plays. Do it silent. Let that be a lesson to you folks at home.
Oh my god, he's not stopping, is he? Now he's going back for the B picks as well. He's even found Nekid through a smoke, and now he's got Hardstyle trapped. Look at the space Breeze he's taking while he knows he has this player locked in behind the double box. Starts to move through and will somehow die at that range to an MP9. The mid splits here, and Cirque with his back turned. The reload has to happen. Cirque lives somehow to fight another day, but the bomb is not quite as fortunate. AK retrieve for Big Azera as PKL doubles up with another SMG, and it's quite a mess. It's a soup of death right now, and only Obo 1v2 is going to back out, but he hasn't got the bomb. Keep that in mind. It's under the control of these CTs in mid, and he's just trying to play with their ears, dropping on the rotate, but walking right back up, and they are not falling for it.
Intentionally breaking his ankles for this one. Next level play, but they're going to keep into it, and they're isolated. Never mind, Hardzao doesn't care. Should have been Obo all day, but Hardzao wins the peak, wins the duel, and there we go. paiN in a round where they seem to be looking pretty bleak, seem to be locked out. They managed to rally it back around with MP9s, no less. I thought when the reload sabotaged a kill, that might just be it, but paiN right back into it. Now the op's there, now the buy is there.
I'm just wanting to say what we're all thinking, and that's, you know, this game's easy. I don't even understand why anyone makes such a big deal out of it. Right?
Yeah.
You agree with
I'm
that,
sure
Hugo?
paiN are thinking that exactly now with 9 rounds against DG. They're going,
I think
yeah,
the
guys,
sooner you realize that it's just it's just clicking, man. That's all you're doing. You're clicking in a spot. How hard can that be?
You gotta click 4 heads before they, or
have you ever misclicked a file on your desktop? If you answer no, then you're normal. So why can't you click on heads in CS, Hugo?
Have the desktop icons ever clicked you back twice as fast, Harry?
No, I don't even give them the chance, and so I don't give anyone the chance.
Because they can't, Harry, because they can't. But I like your logic, even if it's flawed. Well, we'll see if EG can click some heads and close this map. Avoiding embarrassment, which would have been a 2-0 against them. Even with, you know, how hyped we are about this paiN squad, EG, you know, safe to say, should be taking victories here. And now they are, but they're not done yet. 14-9 and a heavy mid-take. They got the con molly in. PKL going to try and find a gap to climb up after the fact, but it is a B-take. Nekis is caught looking the wrong way, and PKL drops the bomb at least, but he's not ready for more. And Mihu gets a free trade. Dear, oh dear, with B being lost, PKL had too many items on his plate, too many fish to fry, and Cirque locks in an even tighter angle in middle. This should keep this round alive. Nice check from Big Zera, though.
Okay.
And now suddenly the 2-on-2 is on.
Now what's gotten interesting? You know, they weren't even really looking to give this a go, but now suddenly they're invested, they're interested, they're looking for a 2v2 retake. Mihu and Obo left to get past. And Obo dead on the first point of contact. Mihu's throwing into the clutch. Big Zera on the receiving end. And Mihu is here, stood above it all to put up 15 for EG. You know, we might have described the role as, you know, Europeans coming into NA teams as a bit of a poison chalice. Well, right now, Mihu, man, he's drunk the poison. He's feeling great. And he's popping off. He's doing a sound job today.
Probably hasn't kicked in yet, Harry.
Is this a Princess Bride situation? He's been developing an immunity to it. Is that what he was doing in Envy?
Perhaps, you know, I mean,
I approve of this reference.
I gotta say, man, like, I was not impressed when he first joined the team, but this is a return to the me who we know and loved. You know, for the longest time, this guy was like trapped in the shadow of a Virtus Pro era, you know, Polish CS. Like he was never really given the chances. Had to work very, very hard to get given any opportunities. Obviously, we saw that stint in Envy. He was a pretty good talking point there. But here, one of the best chances he's ever had to showcase what he's got on the big stages with a big team. And so he's doing good on delivering on that promise, at least.
Timing here. Comes back around, but he's seen. Still, he's selling this fake. He's keeping so many players here. 4 on the site, even getting the kills. They realize that it's just Obo here. It's not going to matter. His teammates have made their way on over towards B. Hardzao sending the alarm, realizing, oh, we've been off this angle a bit too long, and the op is in play. That was nearly a collat. A couple kills come through. Blinded up, Hardzao. Doing enough. Policing this, keeping the site closed, and Safi gets on the line. It's all on a Cirque now. 1v3. He'll take the first. 2 more needed. Dire situation. 19 seconds running out of clock here to play with, and he's not going to be able to line up the head. That's paiN pulling around out of nothing. They were out of position. They were out of time. They're out of the spot, and Hardzao, he just didn't care.
Yeah, you think Hobo's done enough, right? Gets 2 kills on it. He keeps everyone there, as you said. But all it took was one little read, one little glimmer of doubt for Hardzao to get him in B. And man, does he put up the hold that paiN needed. 5 between them and overtime. And well, the first of which will start with a bit of a force for EG there, putting everything in, just getting their money down to nothing, and then going to be waiting for the loss to build. Can they win a fast approach, though? Running mid with lots of players. They've lost their B control. Breezy has been really good at finding B openers, keeping the pressure there, taking stairs info away from paiN, but not in this round.
Neck is about to... I was gonna say maybe have a round here. Instead, he's rotated away, giving mid control over to Safi with the orb. Lot of bodies here, and with Big Zera by his side, they're able to hold on to mid convincingly. Not even a point of damage done. That is the anti-eco that you were hoping for on the paiN side. Never even given a chance to get out of hand. And now arriving at 11. How much longer does this go on, right? It's either the complete comeback for paiN and we end up in OT, or all of this is in vain. And eventually, EG, once they get that full buy together, they get it over the line. But before that full buy can come in, there's another eco looming and a fast B play with just 1 flash to make it happen. Hardzao, missed shot, nade, lots of damage. Peek in with the P2, has support from Nekiz, and so this one's nice. It's pretty clean as well. 12 to 15, and now, you know, in reality, there's 2 more rifle rounds left for EG to have a say at putting a stop to the comeback.
A little scary, isn't it? Not a shoe-in anymore.
Just imagine, Hugo, if we get OT out of this.
Even if we do, you'd like to think that, you know, experience reigns supreme. It often does. It's a bit of a cliche, that statement, but it often is the case. That being said, paiN, man, they're going to be reinvigorated if they can get us there. Oh, lots of flashes on the ramp side. That has to be a kill for PKL. And forget it, it might all come crumbling down in a 3-on-5, spamming the smoke. And there's a response. Obo knows he can shoot through. And they've got him trapped in. Big Zera didn't need to fire a bullet. They had no idea he was in that position. Now they've got him locked in a cage. He's going to drop off the short side. Flash to get in. Doesn't blind Cirque. And Big Zera, they've spammed it through the smoke. They've heard the connection. The late ramp player and Breezy will deal death. And it's only Hardzao, as good as he's been. A 1v5 is not happening today. And so EG just a kill away from locking in Inferno. wow, 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 wow. Oh, the knives are out! But the Glock will do it. And there we go. 16 rounds for EG. They take their pick of their opponents, all in vain for paiN after all. So join us after the break, and we'll be coming back in with another map, a bit of desk work, and of course, Inferno to finish off this series. Don't go anywhere.